or the nerf disadvantage stage, I should say. But we're gonna find out if these players can catch each other, because both of them are very, very slippery. It's gonna be ProF, the ZSS you just saw, versus Purpledebo. And they chose to start on FD, just like last set. Now normally I'd say that would be a choice in favor of Debo. But again, man, I think ProF uses his space very well. So maybe he is also a player that just does not like to have to work around platforms, because he uses a lot of jumps in this game. I know in the last game we never ever chose platform stages versus a character like CSS, which is very different in this game. And versus a very mobile player like ProF, you know, who really takes to the air and dances around you, maybe going to a platform heavy stage might be smart. But I'm just speculating right now. Let's see how far these boys get. Flip kick spike. It's gonna be much better than a roll hit. I wonder if the roll hit on flip kick is just as strong, because it's made for the roll hit, you know, the non-spike would definitely have killed Purpledebo right there. Purpledebo seems to have a similar problem to Saru, where he's finding it very, very hard to catch ProF using his usual wall tactics, because ProF just flips right over them. But on the other hand, whoa! ProF actually Z-dropping the melon into Debo using his fruit against him. That's some smart stuff. There's the bell, and the bell actually catching the wave bounce or the B reverse. I could not tell where his back was turned before he initiated, but I think it might have been B reverse actually. But that's really, really good stuff right there by Purpledebo, with the bell covering both the aerial approach and air dodge back, and apparently B reverse back. ProF still having a lead though, but that missed boost kick is gonna get him punished. Unfortunately for Debo, he only gets a sweet neutral air of it, nothing more. Debo's buried. Nice little charge on the smash attack. He's gonna live at 70 though. He cannot afford to let himself get buried again though. Let's see if he can avoid it. Already got spiked once. Bell is out. Dash ProF. It's looking like he has some trouble dealing with the bell in particular, you know. He's very eager to get moving, but the bell lingers around for a while. Fortunately for him, he hit Debo right before he walked into the bell, so the stun didn't get him punished. There comes the hydrant, there's the bell again. Let's see what he can do with the bell. Oh! And the spike is just gonna kill him, bouncing off the stage itself. Debo unfortunately didn't charge it. I don't know if he would have had the time, but he would have needed it if he wanted to take the stock. He's gonna charge up, he's got a melon right now. I was probably hoping to catch a jump with it, because ProF has been allowed to jump around, but he's aware enough to shield right now. Shielding in the lead, pretty good. I feel like jumping in the lead is a little bit riskier. Unless of course you're playing against a character that can kill properly off grabs. Grab from Dash ProF. That's a classic. I saw Senpai do it on stream. Oh, is that a spike? It is a spike, but he spikes him right back into the trampoline. Dash Pro almost closing it out there. Instead, Purpledebo is gonna have one more chance to take this win. Dash ProF using the plasma whip. I wonder what's he trying to do with it. I know at some point it kills like it did in Brawl, you know, kill option. But I also know some particular hitboxes can pop you up above ZSS, which is of course never where you want to be. double back air. Look at the damage. But Debo is still behind. F smash is gonna pretty much even it up. There's the bell. And Debo is taking the lead for the first time in the set. Now he's in trouble though. Looking for that back air. He wants it. Here comes the hydrant. Not enough to kill. And the plasma whip. Actually the eye by Purpledebo. If it catches you off guard and you DI in, man, I think Debo would have been dead, but he was wise enough to DI away. Everybody's flipping, everybody's jumping, everybody is getting plasma whipped. Might actually be a little still now. Both of them are just fighting for this last hit. Because see ProF with that plasma whip, he really wants it. Oh yeah. Pac-man, you know, might go for the grab much more often right now. Back forward there by Pac-man, definitely would have done it. Dash ProF skillfully avoiding the apple. With the weak spikes not gonna do it. I think the auto-activated spike move doesn't hit you off hard, because earlier he totally died by bouncing off Final Destination. That probably was the manually activated spike. But because he didn't manually activate it that last time, he's gonna allow Purpledebo to live, and that's gonna give Purpledebo the opportunity he needed as he lands the hydrant on ProF for a very close fought game 2. What do you think about that? Yeah, I think so too, Wolf, and I think that up smash from 0 to Samus is gonna be extremely hard to avoid in this game. Extremely hard. If that's a proper kill move right now, I think ZSS is gonna be okay. I do think shield is still gonna beat her pretty hard if you don't have to fear grab like you did last game. Shield already was kinda tough to deal with. Thing is though, whittling shield down in this game is also much more effective, and it's much easier to shield poke people. So while I do think CSS flat out loses to shield in Ultimate, which is funny because most characters actually have a lot less trouble with shield in general in this particular game. But I think CSS really struggles against shield in this game, but shield in general being more fragile kind of mitigates that, I think. Anyway, we're getting back into the game. It's Purpledebo versus ProF 1-0. It looks like ProF chose Battlefield. I can definitely understand that, because these platforms, you can see it right there, they definitely mess with Pac-Man's setup and landing game. Oh, look at those combos from Purpledebo! I love how he's using these new up airs. Or the up airs probably not changed that much, but honestly the way he's using up air in Pac-Man's combos now, I don't know if he did that before. Maybe he did and I just look like a fool. But I'm only noticing it today. Purpledebo with a nice lead to start things off. And a grab from Pac-Man. And there's ProF using the flip jump once again to properly evade the ledge traps set by Debo. Oh, he really wants to approach now. He has to take a moment here, he has to take a moment. Because if you get hasty versus Purpledebo, that's when he really starts ducking on you. Oh, excellent spotlights there by ProF. Maybe he's now fighting his way back in there. Catching some jumps from Purpledebo. Oh, but he falls right into that one. Tries to knock the hydrant away. That's exactly what Purpledebo was looking for, as he places the key right on top of the hydrant at the proper moment. Oh, crazy backer from ProF. Going off stage real nice. I love offstage play, and I love that it's more viable in this game. Still, despite Purpledebo lead not being as great as it could be, he doesn't let it stop him from building up a lead anyway. Oh, the cherry! That's the real cherry on top, man. You know, if you can't finish a combo any other way, then just use an uncharged bonus fruit. That's what I like to call the cherry on top. Both players are really moving around these platforms. It seems like Debo is having a lot more success both walking out ProF and finding kill moves than he did in the last game, so it's not looking nearly as close. And it looks like now that ProF really doesn't have the lead. It's really in deficit. This matchup was playing out a lot differently because we gotta remember most of last game ProF was actually in the lead, if I'm not mistaken. In the lead or even. Another grab by Pac-man. Tries to get an up throw combo. Who would have seen that coming? But doesn't look like that's actually real. Continuing. Oh wow, and he doesn't actually get the final hit. That's super rough for ProF. I think that Fair definitely would have done it. Okay, Purpledebo actually trying to use the hitbox a beat to scare ProF away, and it actually worked. Because I think ProF was trying to snipe his final trampoline jump. But he got cold feet at the end. That's unfortunate. Stun, unfortunately for ProF, not lasting quite long enough to mess with the Pac-man. Flip jumping around, and he gets hit by an orange. What? Is that Purpledebo with the melon setups? He down aired him into the melon. What the hell? What? What? That's crazy.